Okay. Alright, doing this a little backwards here. Hey, I'm on my way to the local hobby store to pick up some supplies, but I wanted to just say thank you. As of recording this, I'm at now 50 subscribers. I didn't think I would get half that many in the first year that I had the channel up and running, so for those of you who are subscribed, thank you so much. And if you're just like happening upon this video, consider subscribing. I'm having a great time with these videos. Finally getting through a lot of my stash, but there's a lot more to come. And as a special thank you, I'm going to follow this up with the very first video that I made when I was thinking about putting this channel together. So this is the HAL 9000. Don't poo-poo it away, because it's the kit is actually a recast, but I didn't know that at the time when I bought it. So enjoy it. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay, so this is the base unit of the HAL 9000 model kit from Golden Armor. It just needs to be cleaned up, sanded down a little bit, and I do plan on lighting this. I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't, but this whole underside needs to be completely cleaned out. I actually started with my Dremel, this area here, but I have to do it outside because there's a lot of dust that gets kicked up with this. I do plan on cleaning up a little bit, not completely, because all I really need is just the area for the battery pack right over here, the wiring harness. I have to drill through there to put the red LED in. It's a 10mm LED, and looking at possibly mounting the switch on the bottom, because I'd really like to be able to, like when it goes up on the wall, I want to be able to just flip the switch on the bottom rather than take it off its mount, turn it on, and then put it back up. I also need to do a little bit of work on the grill here. You can see there's a bend in there, which is pretty prominent when you put it on there. The other side, I'm glad I saw this before I started messing with it. There's some scratches along to the right there. You can barely see them there with the camera, but they're there, and if I had that facing outwards, I'd be able to see it, and don't want that. So all I gotta really do is just put this in the vise. I'll probably put a block on each side of it and put that in the vise to flatten that out. So we'll see how that works. Okay, I put this in the vise, and not perfect, but it looks a lot better than it did. What I'll do is I want to make sure that this goes on the bottom, because what your eyes will be trained to see is this area here, and if I have that on the bottom, it'll still hide that little defect. So I'm not worried about that. I think it's going to turn out great, and we'll be back soon. I'm planning on going outside and getting some yard work done. Then I'll hit this with the Dremel on the front porch, get that cleaned up. Yep, there's some dust from the resin right there, so get all that cleaned up and hopefully be ready for paint in the next day. Okay, update on the HAL 9000. HAL has been primed gray, and then I've just put a base coat of black on it. This is just the first coat. Got the ring, got the lens there, and the globe, or the actual lens, has been trimmed down with wire cutters. Still have a little bit of cleanup to do, but as of right now, need a little bit more trimming there, so it'll fit on perfectly. So I will get to that, and I'll show you the results later. Okay, here is the update for May 20th. I know I haven't dated these yet, so I'll start now. Eventually I will get back down into the basement where I have everything set up. Right now I'm working on the kitchen table. Quick base coat of excuse me, quick base coat of flat black. This is just the first coat. I have to sand it down and put another one on. I did get a chance to cut this down to size. There is a little nick from the Dremel where it jumped, but I saw it, and where I can, if I put it on the very bottom, get the ring on top, it's a little visible there, but not too bad. I will try and shine that up with some future, so we'll see how that works out. Obviously the ring here has to be painted silver. I'm going to hit this with another coat of black. I still have to cut out the hole that the LED is going to go through, and we'll take it from there. So for May 20th, this is the current state of the HAL 9000. Okay, real quick update. It's Monday, May 21st. HAL has had the second coat of flat black, and then I put a matte finish on it. It's drying currently, so probably tomorrow before I go to work I'll start masking it off so I can put the silver on there. Just using rattle cans. I'm not going to worry about the airbrush, but I will have more for you later. Okay, it is Thursday, May 24th. This is the update for HAL. I've got the hole drilled for the 10mm LED. Piece fits in there, and I did a little bit more grinding down on the lens there. And for some reason this ring was a little tight, so what I did was I took the Dremel and with a rounded sanding bit kind of opened it up a little bit. So the next stage will be to go ahead and gonna repaint this since I ground down some of it. Get that out of there. Take that part out. Gonna go ahead and get this taped off and hit it with the silver then. Okay, we'll see you later. Okay, HAL is now taped off and ready for paint. So I just have to get a new can tomorrow. Like I said, I'm just using the rattle cans on this one, and we'll take it from there. Okay, Friday, May 25th, I've got the first coats of the rattle can aluminum. Just use this Rust-Oleum metallic finish. I've got the ring sprayed, the main body, and I'll come out later and give it a second coat. Okay, it is Saturday, May 26th, and the tape has been taken off. A couple spots I need to touch up, but apart from that, everything is looking really nice. The lens here, I'm hiding the jump by the Dremel by putting it on the bottom there. All of the permanent marker has been removed with alcohol, and then all I have to do now is when I get the inside glued down first, get it wired, and then after that put the grill up front and put the HAL 9000 sticker on there, and we'll be all set. Okay, it is Sunday, May 27th, and this is the time in every model builder's life when they're round third and heading home. HAL is almost done. I've got, actually had to drill out the inside hole so the LED could sit flush with the base of the insert here, because I couldn't really get the bulb all the way through the first way. Decal is on, so we know who it is. The grill will be sprayed tonight, and clamped and let it dry overnight. And after that, I get to put all the electronics in, which really aren't that much. So, but yep, we'll have another update soon. Okay, just wanted to get a little bit of work done before I go to work. I put some spray adhesive onto the metal grill, and I've got the granny grating there just so the clamps don't mar up the metal. I also have some tulip paint on the back of the LED, just to kind of light block it to the point where I get more of a shine and more of a brightness off of that particular bulb. And that's pretty much where I'm at before I go to work. So, okay, see you in a little bit. Okay, it's the last day of May and HAL is almost done. I just have to, I'm going to pick up some Future at the grocery store tomorrow, get the lens all shined up. The wiring is completed. It's not the prettiest, not really where I wanted to put the switch, but it's my first time actually doing any kind of wiring and soldering, so I will take it. Just need to epoxy a wall hanger onto the top there. I'll go ahead and get that on the wall somewhere. Put that back there, and yeah, very happy the way it turned out. Once it's done, I'll get some pictures of it on the wall. Okay, the Pledge gave it a foggy coating, so what I did was I just rinsed that off and cleaned it up as best as I could. Mixed up the little cheap 4-minute epoxy I picked up. Didn't realize I was going to burn the plastic though. Huh, haven't used epoxy in a long time. But everything is in now. It's right there. The wall hanger is on there. That was epoxied in yesterday. And we'll come back and give the final thoughts. Okay, back to present day here. This is some final shots of the HAL 9000 resin kit. Again, this was just a little 51st subscriber celebration for me. I just wanted to put this video out there. This was the very first one that I ever filmed and put together, so I hope you like it. Like I said, this is the first 50 subscribers. Let's get another 50, and then I'll put my second video that I ever put together before I even started the channel. So that should be pretty fun. So, but again, thanks again for watching, and thank you so much for all my subscribers. I do appreciate it so much, and take care.